Hey, boy, you fool. Boy, you know you fool. Boy, you fool. Boy, you know you fool. Boy, you sweet. Boy, you know you sweet. Boy, you sweet. Boy, you know you sweet. Who you fool? We know you fool.
All 5 of my cakes are leveled and ready for simple syrup. This is the first thing I do with all of my cakes, starting with the bottom cake all the way to the top. I'm just using the silicone brush here to apply this, but you can use a spoon or a squeeze bottle as well. And simple syrup is just a combination of sugar and water. Its purpose is to keep the cake moist even while chilling in the freezer. I'm going to continue this and then I'm going to let it chill in the freezer for 10 minutes. "15 minutes has gone by, and now to stack our cakes. I start by pulling off my parchment paper and placing it onto my sturdy cake board. I'm using Chelsea Sweet's buttercream in this video, and I'll make sure to link her tutorial in the description box. As for the filling, I'm just using Pillsbury strawberry frosting. After making sure I applied a generous amount, I smoothed it out evenly with an offset spatula. Now that I'm ready for the next cake layer, I need to make sure it is leveled on top and even on all sides. Pushing down on the cake is very important as well. Now to repeat the previous steps. I'm ready for my crumb coat. A crumb coat is a thin layer of frosting that traps all your crumbs in. Crumb coating is crucial, and you must never skip this step. Onto my bench scraper. The sharper the crumb coat is, the sharper the finished look. I'll put that in the freezer for 20 minutes and repeat the entire process with my top tier off camera. When applying my final layer of buttercream, I use a piping bag to ensure it's an even coat. Also make sure to apply a thick amount, otherwise your buttercream may crack. Using the same technique from earlier, I need to get the top both leveled and smooth. Going back in with our bench scraper and apply just a tiny bit of pressure. Patch up any holes in the buttercream. You can either use a piping bag or an offset spatula. And once I'm content with the sides of my cake, I start to pull the lip of my frosting towards the middle. This cake is ready. Do the same to the remaining tiers. Here I am inserting bubble tea straws to support my top tier. You want them all to be the same height, otherwise over time your cake may lean. Notice that I am not inserting one down the middle, and I'll explain why towards the end. My cake is pretty firm from chilling in the freezer, therefore I can handle it. Make sure it's centered. You don't want a lopsided cake. I used a silicone mold and fondant to prepare this pearl border. I'll be applying this around both cakes. I'm going to be using Wilton's dab and hold to help secure my pieces. I've already pre-made my Paw Patrol sign out of fondant using cookie cutters, which I'll link below. After coating a healthy amount of glue, I'm going to press this firmly against my cake. It should only take about 10 seconds to firm up. And for the final details, I'm using Wilton's flowers made of royal icing. Using the dab and hold again, I'm applying them all over my cake. And here's the finished look. Finally, this safe lets me transport my cakes without a worry. Remember how we didn't put a straw down the middle? That's because we'll put this metal dowel right through there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more cake videos.